Hi, my beautiful friends. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you a twin flame reading. If you're new to my page, welcome, welcome. I hope that you'll stay and become a permanent addition to the Good Vibrations community. If you would like to join me on my other platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, please go into the description box where you will find all of the links to directly connect you. You can also find my website in the description box. All right, so today it's a twin flame journey. So let's see what we get. I'm gonna pick one oracle card, maybe two. We'll see how I feel after I shuffle. Then we're gonna look at the lessons, okay? We're gonna look at the lesson we're going to look at what the masculine energy is focusing on, and we're going to look at what the feminine energy is focusing on, or should be focusing on, okay? Because a lot of times on the twin flame journey, the only focus seems to be reconciliation, especially during the obsession stage. So we're going to see what the true focus is, okay? Where your focus, where your energy should be. But first, let's pick a couple of oracle cards, and then we're going to go into the tarot. Okay. Well, today I'm recording on the autumn, okay? Autumn solstice, or autumn equinox. Yep. All right. So here we go. First, we have transformation. When we give with no expectations, our heart vibrates at a higher frequency. Transformation occurs from our compassion and moves us closer to ourselves, others, and our twin. Beautiful card. And then we have reflection. And reflection is the time when our hearts speak to each other. No matter what the distance or situation, we remember all that we are and that our twin is just a thought away. Remember this when you feel lost. Leave those there until, all right, so I'm going to shuffle, and we're going to look at what the divine masculine is focusing on, and slash, if they're not focusing on it, because we don't know, they should be, okay? So let's see what the divine masculine should be focusing on at the present moment. Where should his focus be in regard to the twin flame journey? All right, we get the Four of Pentacles. I love it, okay? The reason I love it is because the Four of Pentacles, what the divine masculine should be focusing on is shedding off the old, letting go of people, places, and things that are no longer serving them. Also, the masculine energy should be focusing on giving, okay? Sharing, generosity. I want to go ahead and kind of look deeper, All right. right, so the Divine Masculine is currently focusing on figuring out the people who are bringing them down, okay? People around them who may be spreading lies about them and causing them a lot of misery, okay? Because we're shedding off the old for the masculine. That's their focus. That's where they're at right now, and that's where that's part of their transformation, okay? That's part of their transformation that they're going to, you know, part of the transformation on returning back to self. It does require a lot of time of reflection. Sometimes we don't know, we don't understand what's happening in our lives when everything is shutting off and you're not understanding the process. That's why we need time to reflect. We need to stop moving so that we can reflect. And then we have the Eight of Wands. And I mean, this is great news. You know, the universe is really asking the Divine Masculine to move forward. That's what they need to be focusing on and working on now, you know, their progress. Also, I feel like they're being pushed to communicate with you in some type of way, or to communicate with the Divine Feminine. They're also being asked to focus on their energy levels, and they're being asked to work hard to achieve results. And the universe is reminding them that there are solutions, and the solutions are actually simple, but it takes a lot of discipline, okay, to integrate the actions, the solutions, and it takes time and patience. And in some areas, they kind of really want to move very quickly, okay? They want to move very quickly. And so it's a lack of patience. They want to speed up the process. They want things to happen quicker. They want to rush the process of letting go of the old and letting go of their possessions, okay? Because the masculine energy is very rooted and anchored into the physical energy, okay? Physical possessions, money, what can it get me, you know, cars, you know, those kind of things. So they're very focused on the tangible gain and reward, and the universe is saying that they have to let go of this, because this is part of the letting go of the old belief systems, the old patterns that our collective has engraved, okay, inside of all of us. But the masculine collective has had this broadcast message that their value comes through their possessions, what they acquire, okay? And this is part of the focus of letting this go, moving forward, okay? And for the masculine energies that haven't felt like, you know, a shift, that they haven't gained any momentum, they will be gaining momentum. But the universe says it's the masculine's energy to take action, okay? If the masculine wants to transform, they're going to have to reflect. They cannot bypass reflecting, okay? Life reviewing, looking at their own shadows, okay? Because the shadows need to be highlighted, okay? We can't bypass the healing that needs to be done. And in the spiritual community, we're often taught, you know, to bypass. It's actually everywhere, to be honest. And how do we bypass? We give all our power to gurus, to deities, okay? Love and light, only think positive. Okay, we're humans. It's not even possible to be positive 365 days a year. Yes, positivity and optimism hold a higher vibration than depression and sadness, but it's all a process. We have to be able to shed off the old, okay? And we do it through reflection, not through bypassing and ignoring it. And I feel like the masculine energies struggle with this because it doesn't come as natural and as easy for them to cry, because we've been told men do not cry. So it's a process for them to allow themselves to be vulnerable and to shed tears and to release all the broadcast toxic messages that have been, around for centuries. The transformation takes time. It's not going to happen in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. We're collecting. Twin flames are here to help the collective shed. Okay? And the way that we help as part of our life purpose is we shed the old and transform ourselves by connecting to ourselves through reflection. All right, let's see what the Divine Feminine has to focus on, or should be focusing on, is focusing on. See how much I can get in here. There's an expectation of time frames, okay, of when and how quickly the healing should take. All right, so it looks like the feminine energy should be focusing on her new beginnings and also on prosperity, okay? I prosper, okay? So this prosperity is more about stability and foundation, okay? So the masculine energy has been an energy that for our collective has always been a provider, okay? And that's the broadcast message. And we do, the masculine is a provider. However, in the movement that we are going towards, the masculine is not to carry the full financial burden, okay? Remember, we're talking about equality, reciprocity. Neither or, like the feminine shouldn't carry all of the burden and the masculine shouldn't carry all the burden. But the feminine, yeah, wow, the feminine is all, ooh, I love it. She's all about her foundation, her stability right now, whether it's monetary, but it's about feeling secure. It's also about investing, okay? But the investments are not only, possessions, things that you acquire, okay, that make more money for you. The investment is in her transformation. She understands that she must spend time reflecting. Okay. Wow. I love this for the divine feminine, okay? For many, many, many reasons. We have here the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups energy, okay? So the feminine energy should be really focusing on transforming herself, okay? Not that it's not as important for her to focus on studying. I'm trying to find the right words. She needs to focus on building on her emotional intelligence, okay? She can study about, you can learn more about emotional intelligence, okay? It does take patience with yourself, and it also takes patience in regard to your divine masculine here, okay? So that's what your focus is on, being patient, your emotional intelligence, and prosperity. And I think that that's beautiful. The masculine is really focusing on shedding off the old, okay? And that's a variation of different things, people, places, and things, okay? And their other focus is to take action, okay? They need to start taking action because they haven't been taking action, okay? They get, okay, let me take that back in case some divine masculines are listening. It does not mean that you have not been taking action. You've just been a little bit slower about it. Progression is being made, but you've had a more difficult time moving forward, where the feminine energy is tapping into her emotional intelligence. She's been very patient along the way as she's been building a stability for herself and foundation for herself, okay? She's been investing in her growth and transformation. The masculine energy is still shedding. He's still shedding, okay? He's still surrounding himself, okay, with people who lie, who gossip, who cause him a lot of mental anguish, okay? He's hanging around with people that put him down and that can't be trusted, all right? So he's still working on finding his value outside of his material gains. The feminine is already almost there, okay? Because this is where her focus is now, is developing her emotional intelligence, being able to set boundaries compassionately, okay? Healthy boundaries. That's why we set boundaries. We're doing it because we're showing ourselves compassion. We're also, learning through this compassion how to be more empathetic, or, extend our empathy to others without allowing them to drain our energy, to take us out of alignment, okay? Yeah, and I just really like the feminine energy. Like I said, she's all about dedicating, concentrating on herself, her career, and also, so she's literally mind, body, and spirit. She's focused on all three right now in the present moment. And I love that. And she's putting in the work. You've planted the seeds. You're in transformation mode. Great, great, great for, let's see. All right, so let's see what messages we have here. Well, first let's, all right, so this is messages from the divine masculine, okay? This is for the divine masculine speaking, okay? Yeah, and I really love that the feminine is learning to trust, okay? So that's part of her focus, learning to trust herself, trust her intuition, trust this connection, trust that ultimately everything is going to work out. And she's developing more patience, a lot of patience. She's learning how to become a better person, a good friend to herself. a more stable person. You know, she's leveling out her emotions. She's someone who is becoming a good source of for other people, inspiring, offering good advice. There's a lot of healing, okay? A lot of healing here that has happened with the Divine Feminine. And the Divine Masculine here is really focusing on working hard, okay? They are working hard. Okay, so we have, I'd like to see you. I'm dealing with a lot of old karma right now. Absolutely. You can see that here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of old karma. There's the Divine Masculine is surrounded by misery, okay? And is surrounded by people that can't be trusted. So there's a lot of shedding the old karma, you know, clearing that out. Have I waited too long? Did I lose you? I hope I still have a chance with you. Yeah, and I feel for some of you, your Divine Masculine is going to offer you some type of message, and this message is going to come in very quickly. It is going to be a message of love, okay? And I just want you to, they're concerned if they're going to be successful getting this message to you, meaning, are you going to receive it? Are you going to respond? Okay, the answer is yes, that you will respond, but I know you're losing patience, and you have patience right here. So I really, really love that for the Divine Masculine. And I don't feel like the feminine is losing patience. They're actually acquiring more patience through the lessons, through this experience of being on the twin flame journey. But they're gaining overall a patience, okay? It's not just, you know, a straight eye shot of only the twin flame journey. You are on the twin flame journey for a reason. You're here to evolve. You're here to help planet Earth raise the consciousness, okay? Right. Well, I wouldn't say the planet Earth, because the planet Earth is very, very conscious. You're here to help the collective, the humans that occupy Earth, to raise their consciousness, okay? And we do so by being patient and by having a high level of emotional intelligence, okay? And this is how we prosper on our life purpose, is knowing that is our life purpose, okay? You know, people get very confused about their life purpose because, you know, they're kind of stuck on being, you know, having a label attached to it, like doctor, lawyer, nurse, teacher, tarot reader, you know, psychic, intuitive, healer. You're already all those things. All right, so the Divine Feminine counters back to the Divine Masculine. I'm trying to be patient and understanding, and she truly is, okay? She is really focusing on learning how to acquire more patience, okay? And her energy is beautiful and graceful about it. And the reason being is because she's focusing and gaining higher levels of emotional intelligence. And the higher your emotional intelligence is, the more compassionate, more patient, more empathetic you can be towards others, and including yourself, okay? Because if you don't include yourself in any of this, you're going to be on a karmic wheel, okay? You're going to be on that wheel. And you're just going to keep getting on it, okay? Because you've bypassed the work that you needed to do. I feel like you're keeping secrets. What are you not telling me? And I'm going to put this under right here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, because they are keeping some type of secret, because the Four of Pentacles, you know, he's covering his heart. He's closing himself off. All right, because he doesn't want people to see something. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't want people to see something. Maybe he doesn't want people to see how vulnerable he is. You know, there's a closed offness. And it may not really truly be a secret. It's just that they're not opening up. And it is coming across energetically as them keeping secrets because they're closed off. I long to feel your arms around me. Yeah. I'm going to put that with the King of Cups, because the divine feminine is missing her divine, the divine feminine is missing her divine masculine here, and wishes that she could feel his arms around her. So, missing that love, missing that connection, missing their warmth. I'm just going to grab all the cards. All my readings are timeless, so whenever you come across this reading, that's the perfect time for you. If you connect with these messages, I'd appreciate if you left a comment, hit that like button, and if you like the material that I share, would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I do have a sense that the divine masculine does feel a little bit inferior to the divine feminine. They feel like you're so much ahead, okay? And that's often why their human version will move towards another feminine energy that they feel more comfortable with, because this feminine kind of shakes up this divine masculine, you know, because she triggers, she facilitates, you know, his heart to move, to open, all right? And you can feel like he's afraid with, you know, him holding that pinnacle over his heart to completely open his heart. But on the twin flame journey, this is a heart awakening. All right, that's why we're planted in front of each other, to activate each other. The activation happens so that we can have our heart completely opened to experience the highest frequency possible, which is unconditional love. All right, and then when we embody it, because we already are it, we just need to be reminded of who we truly are, and we are love. Okay, humans don't always act lovingly towards each other, and that's where the illusion lies here. Why is my divine masculine acting a certain way, in a way that shows that they're not loving me? Okay, or why is my divine feminine acting this way? Okay, that's their human. Okay, that's the little meat suit that they're in. Okay, the soul knows, the soul recognized you. You recognize their soul. You recognize each other's souls, but somebody else is driving the bus. Okay, patterns. These feelings overwhelm me and I become afraid. Sometimes I even run away from it from you because of it. I was just saying that the divine masculine runs from the divine feminine. But I feel that this is vice versa, that you do have some feminine energies that will be listening to this video that also feel very overwhelmed. They do not know how to navigate through these intense feelings that they're experiencing, so they run away from the connection because that's the only thing that they know to do at that moment. Remember, it's the human, it's not the soul running away. All right. Then we have 11, we have communication. When we're talking, things just come out of my mouth, and afterward, I'm not even sure why I say them. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes when you both get together, things come out and you have no idea why you're sharing them, okay? And it's not a coincidence. If there are things that shake up your twin, good, okay? Good, okay? Because the number 11 is talking about mastery. It's a master number. It doesn't mean that you're a master, okay? It means that you are here to master something. All right, it's very easy in the spiritual community for us to quickly go into our ego and think, oh, I'm a number 11. That makes me a master. No, it makes you, it gives you more of an edge, more of a challenge, okay? Things that you need to master. To get to master status, you have to have things that challenge you, that push you. Experience, education, mission. 4, just like you, I'm always doing some form of mission. My energy and wisdom supports those around me. Absolutely. I feel like a lot of times the divine masculine does not get a full, like, we feel like they're not doing the work, but they are. They're just doing it at a slower rate, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. They're making progress. I'm seeing it. There's movement. There's progression, all right? But the physical eyes and the human mind cannot perceive. I mean, literally the mind, the human mind, and your eyes can only see 1% of the truth, okay? That's how limited it is. Only 1%. What happens to the other 99%? That's what you're navigating through. And then we have 4 again. Timing and intentions. I don't feel deserving, and it's affecting my levels of abundance and openness. And I definitely can feel that here. Some of you may be seeing 1144, okay? And some of you may be seeing 44, 444 a lot, okay? I can definitely see that with that 4 of Pentacles, especially in reverse, that they do feel undeserving, and it is affecting their abundance. Because look, the divine feminine got the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, stability. I mean, that's one of the best, you know, monetary cards of abundance that you can receive in tarot. Okay, so here's the divine feminine and here's the divine masculine. Doesn't mean though that they're not doing the work. They are doing the work. They're just having a little bit more of a challenge navigating through the changes, taking action, okay? And that's where their focus needs to be. If they're not taking action, the universe is saying this is where you should be right now. Or this is what you should be focusing on, taking action. All right, and then we have confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Absolutely. All seekers of truth experience confusion, all right? And everyone that's on the twin flame journey is confused. Why? Because there's so many different opinions about it, okay? And then our ego wants to put in its 2 cents as well. And then our heart wants to put in its 2 cents as well. So there's a tug of war between the heart and the mind. And that's what the twin flame journey is all about. And that's why emotional intelligence is so much more important, okay? Connects you to your heart. And I definitely feel like the masculine energy feels just as confused as the feminine energy. This is why it's so important that you learn, all right, to listen to your own intuition, to listen to the messages that your body is sending you, okay? Your body is a messenger, all right? But again, twin flame journey, returning back to self, okay? Learning to listen to your higher self, your body's messages, every single emotion, anger, depression, anxiety, joy, happiness, they all have messages for you. They're indicators. If you're feeling happy, doing something, do more of that. It's an indication for you. All right? They're giving you direction. Your emotions give you direction. Okay? If somebody is always making you sad, that's an indication that you need to move away from that person. Even if it hurts you, they're not ready. It only causes you more confusion to stay around while they're healing. Doesn't mean that you abandon the people that you love. It just means that you need to disconnect your energy. And if you don't know how to do that, sometimes you have to do it physically. Honor. Honor your loved ones, and you will notice your relationships becoming stronger. A lot of times on the twin flame journey, when we're first beginning, you know, everyone goes through stages. People start bashing their, you know, their significant other, their twin flame. They're not doing the work. I'm doing all the work, you know. And the thing is we have to honor where they're at, okay? We chose to show up in this lifetime, at this present moment, to help each other evolve. That is what the twin flame journey is about. Evolution, the shift in consciousness. But you must shift your own consciousness before you can help other people. That's your life purpose, is to shift your own consciousness. Your contribution to the world is to shift your own consciousness, to heal your heart, and to raise the vibration, your vibration. And by working on yourself, there's a domino effect. You inspire others to do the same. That's your service to others. That's your sacrifice. You know, so many of us are out there and we're the service archetypes. We give, and give to others, but we bypass ourselves because we don't know. We don't know how to be with ourselves. It's more comfortable to bypass our needs, our wants, and just focus on doing for other people. That's the old energy telling you, okay? That's the old energy telling you that you need to sacrifice yourself for others. The twin flame is here to teach you that you do not sacrifice yourself for others, that you deserve the same type of love and service that you give to others. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. So here, I feel both of you want a second chance. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Absolutely. That's usually how the twin flame journey begins. You have one person that's chasing and the other person is running, and the chaser is obsessed. And why don't you love me? I'm the one. I'm your twin flame. Okay. And that's a reflection of our own desperation to be loved. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Wow, this video has definitely gotten long. All right, so let's get some initials. This could be your person's initials, your initials, both or neither. Okay. Just take what resonates. The initials are always bonuses to the readings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So we have push. All right, somebody may be a little bit pushy. We also have doctor showing up, so somebody may be married or be involved with a doctor in some type of way. Maybe you need to go to the doctor. So we have J, U, S, D, R, P, H, A, Z, K, F, and O. We also have pho, so somebody may like to eat pho a lot. I'm hearing faux sure, faux sure. Somebody may say that a lot. I'm also hearing Sarah, okay, spelled S-A-R-A-H and then S-A-R-A, all right? We have Virgo showing up, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Gemini here. We do have sad showing up, so a lot of you are still feeling sadness if you are in separation. You're feeling, and you're both feeling sad, okay? This is a mutual mirrored emotion that you're both experiencing at the same time. Let's see. We have Zach showing up. PJ, JP. Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I love you. Please be nice to my friend. We also have rad, so somebody likes to say rad a lot. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go, though. I love you. Please remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you next weekend.